Thursday, January 26, 2023, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So as you can see, I'm not in the UK anymore. My wife and I came over to Switzerland yesterday. We were traveling. You saw I posted the interview I did with Tavi Costa. We've come here to visit my family. This morning I'm going to go skiing with my sister, so I'm going to do a video. I'll probably be posting it later. You'll probably see this later. Yeah, it's very cold here. I'm outside in the hotel. And as you can see, there's plenty of snow, which is nice. So yesterday we arrived in Geneva, and I actually went out for lunch. We took Clive and his wife for lunch, which was nice. Clive has done a few interviews with the channel, and a lot of you enjoyed that. And didn't follow the markets too much, but I noticed gold and silver did very well. I noticed the stock market was under pressure quite a bit. It did rally at the end of the day. But I think what's happening now is gold is reasserting itself as money. And you might say, oh, I can't go to Walmart or to Audi or Lidl or whatever and pay with gold. Well, I mean more as money for trade amongst nations. And why do I say that? There's a couple of points. The first one is that the BRICS nations, they have been trying to move away from the dollar system, mainly because the US has been using the dollar as a weapon of politics, geopolitics, and not of, it hasn't been used as a utility to settle trade. So we've seen, and I've been speaking about this, about the move away from the petrodollar since 2016 here on the channel, and it's starting to accelerate. And the other thing about gold that I see now is what's happening geopolitically in terms of the war in Ukraine. I've seen that, Germany has stepped up, and I'm not judging it here. I'm just saying that they've ratcheted up things with NATO to help Ukraine. So it looks like the West wants to, they're firmly determined to try to get rid of Putin. And that's my view. And I think it's going to be, I'm not too sure they will succeed. Not that I'm pro-Putin, but, and what that does is what Alan Greenspan once said, that in extremis, gold is the only form of payment. And that, of course, is amongst nations. And that's why I see gold continue to do well. Maybe that's why silver has kind of underperformed. And of course, there is the fundamental reason for why gold will keep going up. And I spoke with Tavi Costa about that, and that hasn't changed. I saw yesterday a headline, I didn't read too much about it, that the Bank of Canada raised rates, but that now they've paused. So, and I've just seen something about the ECB saying that they will raise rates, but they're not too sure about the future. And the US as well. The Fed probably expected to raise by 25 basis points on the 1st of February. And they've been lowering their rate hikes from 75 to 50 to 25. Of course, we'll have to wait and see to the 1st of February if they do that. But that's going to help gold and commodities again. But the main point here is that, yes, gold is the only form of payment that nations will accept amongst each other when there's times of trouble, when there's war, and I don't think things are getting better. Before we look at the markets, for my UK viewers, one thing I like to say is that the capital gains allowance for investments is going to drop from £12,300 as of April to $6,000, and then next year, as of April 2024, it's going to drop to $3,000. And I think that's going to have a huge impact on gold and silver in the UK. And by that I mean on coins of the realm, like sovereigns and Britannia's, because they still remain capital gains tax-free because they're legal tender. They're considered money. Of course, that could change, and I think that's only going to help gold in British pounds. And we're seeing that we're almost near the all-time high here at 1578. So with that, let's quickly look at where the markets are this morning. It's 7:55 a.m. Swiss time, which is actually 1:55 a.m. Eastern time in the U.S. We're 6 hours ahead here in Switzerland. So we got spot gold at 1945. It's unchanged. The high has been 49 and the low 42. Silver is down 17 cents or 0.75%. At 23.72. The high's been 24, the low 72. And the stock market, the Dow futures is up 40 points. NASDAQ 100 is up 58. The S&P 500 is up 10. And to the currencies now. So yeah, sterling is pretty steady, unchanged, 124.05. The euro is up slightly here at 109.24. The dollar's down about 0.25% versus the yen, 129.27. It looks like the yen is could resume its strengthening. Let's just quickly look, talking about the yen, quickly look at the JGB 10-year yield, see if that's gone anywhere here, if we've been testing that 50 basis point level, of course, which is really important. So JGB, yeah, that is rising. We've gone up to 46 basis points today. So recently we went down to 0.37. So pressure, I think it will continue to mount on the yen. Let's quickly go to the commodities. WTI crude is up a third at 80.50. Brent crude is up 0.1 at 86.30. High-grade copper is up 0.5% at 4.27. So I'm going to stop right here. It is a short video because I have other things to do. I'm trying to take a break, but I'll probably do another one later on today. I'll try to keep them coming as much as possible. And I wish you all a very good day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.